I think that it's a complete departure from what we've been doing, and I think that we all knew from the start when we started working on it, the talk was going to take a lot of maneuvering and a lot of adjustment because it is so different from what we've written in the past. I think that ended up turning out really cool. It's a fun step in a new direction for us. I mean, it's the first Ace Monroe song to have a synthesizer on it.
The opening sequence of just like the opening lyrics before the verse starts, that sequence I had for like 8 years. It had just kind of been on rotation. I never could figure out what to do with it or where it would fit or like if there was a song that we could write an Ace Monroe for it. But on this album we decided to give it a shot.
Well, this song always reminds me of Eric because he just loves to talk. The song has gone through many iterations. I think it was a very challenging song for us because we were trying to figure out how does it translate from our individual noggins onto the 2-inch tape that was brought from Pro Tools onto the 2-inch tape. What was the question?
Hearing it from an acoustic guitar into what it is, the band really electrified it.
Talk got brought to life in a writing session one day. Robbie brought it in. He brought it in as a voice memo on his phone of him on a walk, just singing it, the intro bit at least. And we were all, that's really cool. So we took, we grabbed the acoustics and started trying to structure out the form of the song that way. So it was really interesting that this song came vocal first. There wasn't even a guitar on the recording. We found whatever key he happened to be singing it in pretty much.
The most fun I had with this song was writing it because it was just so exciting getting all these new hooks, getting the verse hooks, getting that never coming back. Like that was so fun, and the lead in into the solo is one of my favorite vocal moments on the album.
The song just kind of about one of those fantastic relationships you develop with somebody that you don't really know, or you do. It's just you meet them in these really precarious situations, but you can't get rid of each other. You guys are kind of in this sort of entanglement that you love and you hate.
I remember the moment the chorus finally clicked for everybody. It is a special thing once everybody agrees that something is really good and we all like it. It was like a moment of celebration. We figured that chorus.
I think this song was brought to life because we got so surgical with everything. Usually songs are either in the moment, or sometimes songs are you plan everything out. Speaking for myself, everything was planned out, and we had to be very intentional with what went where because this was a more complex song, but also one of our favorite songs, and I think one of the strongest songs on the record. A fun Easter egg on this track is I played the fill from You Can Call Me Al, the Steve Gadd one.
The outro is probably the most fun for me, just to kind of let loose in the studio. It's fun. You can hear us just kind of going nuts. Jack and then the rest of the guys are all singing on it too. It's just a party.
So this song, because it's so huge in the studio version, translating it to when we play it live was pretty tough because there's so many elements in the song. There's other guitars, there's a synth. So we really had to put our heads together and figure out how we're going to translate this to the live stage, to our live show. When we first played it in the rehearsal room, it felt so flat. It did not feel epic enough. So the way we translated it live is Eric stepped up and he blew a bunch of money on some bass pedals. And so thank you, Eric. If you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. There you go.
You're welcome!